Okay, I think this live stream is getting started here. Let me check it out and see what is happening here. All right, Ed Fern is here, so I know it's working. Yeah, let me know. Hit like number one on your keyboard or phone if you can hear me okay. Just getting started, making sure my audio is streaming to y'all right now because I can hear myself quite fine. Cool. Just let me know. Working? All right, cool. Fourth time's a charm. Yeah, sorry, I had some troubles there, guys. My bad. I just haven't totally nailed how to like perfect the live stream. But anyway, I'm glad it's all happening and you guys all found me. Cool. So hey, what's up, guys? Sorry to go through all your names there. My bad, a little slow here. Kind of adjust a few things here too. Just make some window size a little more optimal here. So we can do the whole thing. All right, so here I am with y'all, just like that. All right, so if you don't know who I am, I'm Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan on YouTube, vegan 8.5+ years. And yeah, I'm not degenerating. I'm not falling apart. I'm not having brain fog. I'm able to do lots of things, like exercise and run a YouTube channel, run a business, and all that. So yeah, I have healthy blood test, healthy eating. So if this is the first vegan you've ever seen, hello. This is one way a vegan can look like, but we all are different. Some are old, some are young, some are big, some are little, some are tall, some are short. Cover the whole spectrum there. Yeah, it caught me from the start, guys. I started this up just like a minute or so ago. Cool. Middle of the night in the UK. I apologize for that, Verlis. So if you need to go to bed, that's probably wise if you want to stay gainfully employed or not lose your job or whatever. Cool. I'm glad you guys still liking the new hairdo. I'm still getting used to it and all, but yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging my new stuff going on. Yeah, Angie, yeah, she's making some gumbo for us right now. So I said, okay, that takes you a little while. And that's going to be in her new book, which we hope to still have out later on this year. That's why she's working on it tonight, working on the recipe for y'all and making it for us to eat tonight. So yeah, she's actually working on our channel right now, but not on, this part, like talking to you guys. Cool. I'm glad you guys like the word. I'm sorry, the word. I'm glad you guys like the new hair. I just need a new thing. My hair, it had nothing to do with that haters video. I've been thinking about this for a year. Just the ends were so dry and just kind of fried, and try cutting the ends. That just wasn't enough. I figured it was time just for a big change. Just cut all that dry, not healthy hair off and start with this and see where I want to go. Do I want to go shorter? Do I want to go longer? It's all up to me, and you guys can give me your input too. As long as it's like, good constructive input, rather than, I hate the ones that say, oh, you look like a girl. It's like, oh, okay. I guess, you're not into dudes that have longer hair. When was the last time I got undercarbed red pill vegan? I remember a while, it wasn't too long ago. What was I doing? It was a day when I was out and about. Like, that's the thing. When I leave my house and have to go places, that's when things can get tricky. And that's true for anyone, right? So, I was out, where was I? I was out driving around doing stuff. I can't remember. I remember saying to myself, God, I think I'm a little undercarb, but I'm just a little hungry right now. Hey, vegan brain, cool. Thanks. Thank you, man. I assume you're a dude. If not, cool. Thank you, person. Want to talk about the malnourishment that caused my hair loss. Yeah. Yeah. Total hair loss for a 51-year-old here. Pretty thick head of hair, for my age. So I'm pretty stoked about it. So, yeah, as I talked in my previous video, yeah, hair loss really has not much to do with anything other than genetics. That's why you can have a whole family of bald brothers, and some are vegan and some are not. It has nothing to do with their diets. It's genetic. And I've seen this happen. I'm just not speaking generally. Yeah, there are some healthy vegans out there, Rachel. Isn't that crazy? I know. You'd think all vegans have brain fog and can't ejaculate and drink urine and whatever, whatever all that crap is. I know you're joking with me. Yeah, I'm just joking too about all this stuff there. So anyway, do we come out east for any vegan events or stuff? No, we're not really good travelers, as you may have noticed. We're not like the young crew that's just traveling all over the place. So No, we're more West Coast based. It's easier for us to just do stuff out here. Not to say we're opposed to traveling, just a little trickier. Um, what do I think about Divine Munchies? Why is there something new in the world of Divine Munchies? She was just on our live chat stream here. When was it? Like a couple weeks ago. I got to talk to her a little bit at did I see her at when did I see her last? No, I saw her last year at like the previous year. So I haven't really had a chance to catch up with Star and Patrick. So yeah, did something bad happen? I hope not. Yeah, hinge herbivore. You're right. He looks super weak. Yeah, just kidding. Really? She's eating meat? Really? Really? Like meat? Like, really? What's up with that? I thought she was just like, trying some vegetarian stuff a while back and didn't like it. Huh. I wonder what's up with that. What's the reasoning for that? Was she having brain fog and stuff? I don't know. If you're here, Star, pop in and let us know what's up with that. Um, do we plan on attending the official animal rights march in August? Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, if we're around, yeah, we may go to that. Yeah, I have regrets for not going to the animal rights conference when it was like on the West Coast last year. This year, in Washington D.C., I think it is quite far, so I should have struck while it was local to me. Um, Brain fog, huh? It just could be the time of year, it's just weird. It's fall, not fall, it's like spring. It's all like cloudy and at least out here, just kind of like yucky and stuff like that. Could be stress, who knows? Huh. Wow. Trippy. Huh. I don't know what's up with that. I gotta see why that would be. If that's true, having brain fog, why is that like the classical remedy and stuff like that? I have no idea, I haven't watched any revision in a long time. Um, well, I tell you, I have no freaking brain fog. I mean, if I have brain fog, it's because I'm freaking tired or something like that. It's not because, oh, I ate too many, potatoes and vegetables or something like that. Um, it's the angel from the other side. Is a mostly fruit diet healthy if it's good quality? My fruit diet is 90% fruit right now. I like fruit. I like fruit as much as anyone. I'll have like, as you guys know, my morning smoothies, my banana smoothies. Like, this morning I went to the gym, I had about maybe 8 or 9 bananas with some blueberries mixed into, along with my clean machine protein that I've been all into. But yeah, I just wonder why you want to eat so much fruit for. Fruit's awesome, but so are potatoes, and so are legumes, and so are cooked vegetables too. I just kind of wonder why you would want to intentionally make your vegan diet so restrictive, because when you get down to it, veganism should not be restrictive. There's nothing in the definition of veganism that says thou shalt be super restrictive in your eating. Just don't eat animals and their products. That's all there is to it. I just kind of want to know why you want to go, put yourself through that for. Doesn't seem to be really any big payoff, because I tried high fruit, high raw for a while, like 8, 9 months. I can tell you firsthand, there's absolutely zero benefits. I wasn't like more energetic. I didn't have better digestion. I didn't do anything better, despite what some of the raw gurus like to say. It's a bunch of crap. It really is nothing better. I started eating more like cooked food. It sounds so horrible, huh? And I felt just as good, if not better. In fact, I was not severely, but I was a bit underweight when I was doing that kind of diet too. I'm really not a fan of it, if you can tell here. So hopefully I give you some food for thought there. Um, yeah, and it was too low in fat. I really had no fat. I can't show you right now. It'd be kind of obscene, but like on my tailbone, it was like the bone was like poking through the skin, like, it's like, there should be some fat, but there's like a bone. I could feel it when I'm doing yoga. I could feel it when I'm riding my bike. It was just so wrong. I had no fat, that my tailbone had not enough skin over it to protect it properly. Oh, Wesley, I saw that question earlier. Have I seen any Awaken with JP Sears videos? He has a parody of the no longer vegan YouTube trend. No, I haven't seen that, Wesley. Awaken with JP. Oh, I think I know who that is. That dude with like that long red hair or something like that? If so, check it out. If that's the dude I'm thinking of, the guy's pretty funny. I'd like to see someone do a parody of that. Um, Cody, what's the thing? I saw that question earlier. Moist, an issue with the word moist. Can you explain what you're asking there? Do you have a problem with the word moist? No, if not, I wouldn't be repeating it right now. Wow, Hillary Clinton is in our chat room here too. So awesome. We have a former first lady here. Awesome. Um, Oil and refined sugars. Yeah, those are not foods we're really excited about. We don't really, put them into our recipes. We don't request them when we go out to restaurants. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's still vegan, but yeah, it's not maybe the healthiest way to be vegan. Presumably raw food vegan is beneficial to people with kidney problems. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's just take it at your word there, ex King Felix, that that's true. Like I said, I don't know if it is. I've never really met any raw vegans with kidney problems, so perhaps that's true. But really not going to help too many people that are following that philosophy, if you want to call it as such. Martian man, well, I agree with some of that. What you said there, people should be eating more fruits because most people I know are not eating really much of any fruits, and they do help with hydration. That said, if you don't, and I could tell you this from firsthand experience, and Angie's too. Don't plan any of your hydration needs based on food, raw food or fruit or anything like that. I mean, yeah, it is more hydrating than like eating some dried vegan jerky or something like that, but fruit alone is not enough to hydrate a person. It really isn't. Mike James, how low are my triglycerides? It's on my last blood test video from December. I want to say like 130 or something like that. And saw some guy comment, well, that's I'm into keto and meat, and mine are lower than that. Like, it's cool. Those are the lowest triglyceride levels I ever had. Speaking of like raw fruitarian vegan kind of crap, when I was doing that kind of thing, I had a blood test. My triglycerides were higher when I got my blood tested on the standard American diet in 1999, I think it was. I'll do a video on that too. My triglycerides are higher. So on my last blood test, those are the lowest my tris have ever been. And some of these things are genetic. Some people just can't get their like tris any lower or their total cholesterol any lower. I'm not saying that's true for me on the cholesterol. Like, I have room for improvement there, but the tris, these are the best tris I've ever had, and they are genetic. My family runs a little high on the tris. Yeah, they're about I think 134, 136, something like that. They were definitely under 150 if memory serves correct. Um, yeah, Groovy Lisa. Yeah, genetic factors play a role. Some people just can't go any lower or higher based on their genetics, and genetics determine a lot of things for us. Not to say that's an excuse to eat poorly and say, "Oh, my cholesterol is just high or my LDL is high." Not saying giving anyone on that, but a lot of people can eat super clean, like no processed food, no oil whatsoever, and their total cholesterol will still be like 160 or something like that. It happens. I think that's what mine was when I was doing like the cleanest eating ever of my life. I think my total cholesterol, it wasn't below 150. I think it was 154 or something like that. It's called genetics, guys. Hey guys, see a few of you guys joining on right now. Angie Mozart. Angie's out there in the kitchen making gumbo, which is going to be in her book, which will be out later on this year. Also, one reason why I came on tonight, guys, is I've been away for a few days. I haven't been watching too much YouTube. So tell me what's been going on. I'm planning to make a video tomorrow. At least put the research into it. So tell me, what are you guys tripping on, good or bad? Anything you want me to have a look at? Just let me know. Let's see, Mike James. Well, that's a really high B12 level. Yes, awesome. Good job there. See, hate it when people say vegans are just naturally low in B12. Yeah, I saw Mike the Vegan's most recent video, but I don't think I should respond to that because he's responding to a guy responding to him. So, you know, I guess I could, but yeah, any other ones? Any other thoughts? Waiting for my follow-up test on LDL. Yeah, I'm planning to go get my blood tested really soon, guys. Probably this month. Um, like for the weather to get a little bit warmer so I can get a little more. I've been getting lots of sun this spring and winter for that matter, but I want to, it's been really cloudy for the past couple weeks. I want to make sure my vitamin D looks nice and strong when I go. So yeah, I'm going to go sometime really soon. Um, who's saying I can't be vegan, Laura? What? Who's saying we can't be vegan? I want to see some of these folks. Yeah, I did watch. I didn't watch all of Mike the Vegan's video. I forgot what happened. I was doing something and something stopped. I saw maybe half of Mike's new video. Yeah, I think when I get my next blood test, I don't see why my LDL won't be any lower. I mean, I haven't had any coconut oil products in months. You know, changed what I eat at night. I'm not eating that cereal I had anymore that had canola oil. It's just, you know, sprouted oats and agave. So it should, yeah, I don't, I'm not sure if my LDL doesn't go down from there. I don't know what I need to cut out, like pumpkin seeds. I don't know. It's going to get really weird from there. Maybe it's just genetic. Who knows? But I've tried some eating changes in my eating. We'll see how that goes. Um, Mega, Megan, Ryan, what would you recommend for faster recoveries between workouts, specifically runners? Well, if you're vegan, that's a great start. And I don't know if there's too much you can do to speed up recovery, to be honest with you. Um, you know, this is an experiment you might want to try because it's one I've tried. I've been telling you guys how I've been using this Clean Machine protein. Let me post their URL again. Because I've been using it for the workouts I've been doing now. Like today when I went to the gym, I didn't do any running today other than what I did on the basketball court. But I've been using their Lentine, and I have a code Happy Vegan. Save, I think it's 20%. But you might want to try that. I've just been kind of curious to see what it'd be like to get an extra 10 to 20 grams of a really good protein, a whole food plant protein. It's duckweed, just all ground up. It's an aquatic plant. And I've actually kind of think it's kind of cool. I've been feeling better, I think. Not that I was feeling bad before, but as far as my recovery goes, you know, because what I've been doing at the gym is pretty hardcore. It really fatigues me out. So I think that's been helping with recovery. But you just got to be smart about recovery. I think if you just aside from nutrition, just things you can do, like not like standing up for hours and hours after that, if you can help it. Like say if you at your job, if you can sit down rather than stand up the rest of the day. Because I notice if I work out really hard on my legs and I have to like be out the next day, walk around all day, it seems to like make me not as strong the next day for if I'm going to the gym again. So yeah, just trying to be mindful of letting your body recover without like, I mean, not saying you have to sit on your butt the whole time. I'll still walk around the house. I'll walk to the local market, but I try not to be on my feet for hours. So kind of find that middle path between doing too much and doing nothing, because doing nothing is bad too. Um, is lifting and walking enough as a vegan? Oh, it depends how much you lift, how much you walk. But I mean, if you're doing a lot of that, that's great. The walking will help you with your cardiovascular aerobic exercise, assuming you're walking at a decent pace rather than just like kind of chill, you know. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're moving, that's the most important thing. Step A, just get out and just move, do something, you know, and then you can fine tune it and tweak it from there. No, I don't take any probiotics at all, Rhea. Um, Yes, Annie. Yeah, I'm digging my hair. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it from here, but this is where it's at right now. Let's see. Someone asked her, Naranjan, why is Angie's name pronounced with the J as in joy? Naranjan, is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Angie's name is Angie, just spelled differently, but it's Angie with a J. And Mike James points out that Dr. Greger of nutritionfacts.org is really hip on his walking machine. Is that what it's called? Stationary walker. I mean, that's cool. I mean, yeah, he's got different fitness goals than I do, obviously. You know, he wasn't trying to be a runner. He's not trying to be a basketball player, let alone a slam dunker. What he's doing works for him. You know, I like a little more intensity, I guess, than that. But that's cool. Yeah, like I said, just do something. Hey. Oh, I think I think Angie might be nearby.
Yeah. I don't know what I look like or anything like that.
You look decent enough,
okay.
yeah.
All right. But I just want to say that Sonia Elsie just texted me and she said she's on a syringe video.
Oh,
Or
Sverige,
whatever that guy's name is.
Of course he's going to attack her. She's an
I
innocent
know.
young girl.
Yeah.
Was he attacking her? Because she's vegan?
I don't know. She said, oh my God, I made it to a Sverige video. I know y'all deal with anti-vegan trolls all the time, but this is wild. I want to turn off all the comments on all my vids.
Wow.
See? This is, I mean, I think their ultimate goal is to convince sensitive people like Sonia and myself and others to like just not make videos anymore.
What's up with these asshole guys? What's up with these asshole bully males typically? And just trash talking and slandering and bullying girls, females.
Yeah.
What's up with that? You know?
I know. Well, I mean, not that they're not bullying you,
but I can handle it, you know, because I know, I know you. It's not, why you girls like you and Sonia, just because you're vegan, that's it. Nothing that you've ever done, just because you're vegan, it gives them like carte blanche to like just trash talk you guys. What the F? You know, what's wrong with those idiots?
It's not like we're like doctors or nutritionists or something. We're giving dangerous advice or like
just vloggers. We're just vloggers. We're just simple vloggers.
Just
you know,
like, hey, this is what I did with my day, and they're like. So, anyways, if any of you guys out there are pro-vegan and you want to show Sonia Elsie some love, she could really use it right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Make sure I have her name spelled right. Most of you guys may have heard of Sonia. Sonia E-L.
I know she got a ration of crap.
How do you spell it? Is this right? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She got a ration of crap when her, her longtime friend Stella started becoming not vegan, but Sonia is still vegan. Like we've hung out.
Yeah, Sonia is still proudly totally vegan. She loves Veggie Grill. She wants to go there every day.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you guys could show her some love, that she'd really appreciate it. She needs some support while
show her some
internet
love.
Bullies are,
because that's the worst thing. What sucks about these bullies is like, A, they make the dumb video, which is a bunch of shit. Secondly, their stupid flying monkey fan people start attacking you too. So it's like getting effed in every direction.
I know, it's like an Order 66.
Yeah, it's such baloney, it's such crap.
My makeup is all come off at the end of the day. Anyways, oh hey, what's up, Laura?
Yep, males dominating females from the beginning of time. Yep, that's what those jerks are still perpetuating, unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh, can't stop lying. What's up? I normally see you on Twitter. It's always nice to see you on these live streams. So anyways, I got the gumbo going. I think
I told them about your gumbo, which is going to be in the next book.
I decided to try putting brown basmati rice in it to see if that's nice, because it's like more of a tight grain.
Cool.
We'll see.
Cool, awesome. How's
we'll see.
How's the water machine doing?
It's still going.
All right, cool. I guess we used a lot of it.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm sorry. I'll let you guys get back to your thing. But
hey, we're just chilling here. Nothing really.
I was just like, well, since I have a vegan news.
Okay. So everyone go to Sonia Elsie's social media, give her some love, and it's not.
She's been dealing with bullying like the whole time she's been on YouTube. She's always gotten bullied for being so-called fat. You know what? How could you be vegan when you're so fat?
Because all vegans need to look like sticks, right? But then all vegans need to look like inch herbivore, all buff and stuff too. So you can't win.
You can't be fat or thin. Vegan. You have to have this golden mean.
But then if you don't, then you're too thin, because then the big guys bully you. So there's nothing you can do as a vegan.
As a vegan, it's like you're judged based on your looks, and that's like the number one criteria.
Because that's all.
If you don't look the way I want you to look, then I can't listen to your message.
It shouldn't make a difference. I could look like complete crap, I mean, just complete crap, and still what I'm telling you is just as true. It makes no difference.
Yeah. Anyways, I mean, like I said, I just make like vlogs, and they troll me.
These guys are sick,
I know there's something wrong with them. They really make me hate YouTube.
But don't hate YouTube. Hate the psychopaths that make these YouTube videos. It's not like these people here watching us right now are good people.
There's no meanies in there.
No, everyone's chill.
I think I popped on the last live one, didn't I, Nate? I mean, pop up. I was telling Nate.
Yeah, you talked. I think you're on the last one. Yeah.
What? Because I came in to talk about something specific that was going on. Oh, I wanted to talk about vegan playground and stuff. Did you tell them about how we're going to be at vegan playground?
Oh no! Wow. Yeah, let's get.
Not that I want someone to make another death threat on us.
Yeah, huh?
I don't know if these people know about that.
Yeah, at Veg
Talk about
Fest, someone
sickos.
tried to make some kind of bomb threat or something. What's up with these anti-vegan sickos?
Yeah.
But we'll be at Vegan Playground, downtown Los
Yeah.
Angeles. Remember the dates? Not this weekend, not this
weekend,
Saturday,
but the Saturday after.
but the Saturday after the one coming up here. So in
Is it
like
the
nine,
15th, I wanna
like
say?
9
I think it's
days.
the 15th.
Yeah, I think today's the 6th. So yeah, the
Yeah.
15th, and we
I
have
think
a.
it's like 11 to 7.
I think it's
wanna
like
say.
$20, $22 to get in.
Yeah. Yeah, it may be more at the door though. So if you get your tickets in advance, oh, but speaking of which, if you get your tickets online in advance, I think you right now you're going to get a cheaper price than if you just walked up. But plus, if you use our code Happy Vegan, you'll get $5 off.
Yeah. Vegan Playground. Just Google Vegan Playground. I just typed it all in there.
I found out about a lot more of the vendors are going to be there today. Like
one of our favorite ones. You guys have probably never heard of Man-Eating Plant. They're this cool little duo from around here. They make this Asian fusion vegan food.
They make the best food. Those mushroom baos, so good. And then
you found some Korean people.
So you can get some Korean baos as well, I guess. It's called Workaholics. I've seen people with the bowls that eat, drink vegan and stuff.
I'll be right back.
But so they make, I think, at least three different flavors of vegan. What are they called? Dumplings. I want to try the mushroom one, but there was also like a spicy tofu, and apparently sometimes they make an avocado one that's supposed to be really good. And I haven't tried any of them, so I'm excited for that. And what? Oh, it's really bright in here. God, you can really see I've put on my makeup so early this morning. Who else was going to be there? Oh, this pizza business that I've heard is supposed to be really, really good. It's like, I want to say it's like Love Amore, like love, basically. And their pizzas look super primo. And then there was another pizza place that I had never even heard of before, but it looked really good. Dang, there's going to be so much. It's going to be hard to choose what to eat. So a 5-cheese vegan lasagna. Wow, that sounds really fancy. Hi, Rhea. What's up? Wesley Morton wants to know if we ever get cravings for non-vegan foods, and what they would be. So in case you guys don't know my story, my vegan journey, where's the camera? Oh, here's the camera. In case you guys don't know my story. So I stopped eating meat when I was in high school in 1985, I think it was when I stopped eating meat. So it's been so long since I've eaten meat. I don't have any cravings for any kind of meat thing. In fact, I don't even care about, like, people are so amped on all these new vegan burgers, and I don't really care because I haven't eaten a burger in so long. It's not anything that I miss. As far as cheese things go, like I was still eating cheese for a couple decades till I really understood more about veganism and realized that, that just because the cow wasn't, killed and cut up for me to enjoy, like, they still are treated very unfairly, and a lot of cows do die in the process of the dairy industry. So I, obviously didn't want to contribute to that. So I stopped with the cheese. So with cheese, I mean, at this point now, there's so many awesome vegan cheeses that I never really have to go without. And like our friends, Plant Alchemy, make all these amazing different kinds of plant-based cheeses. So, I'm pretty spoiled off of them. Like last weekend, or maybe 2 weekends ago, they're at our farmer's market, like I think 3 weeks out of the 4. And
at least,
yeah, they had this new okay, I was just looked up yesterday. I was like, those Lunchables boxes, like I think those are after our time. Like I think they came out in like the late 80s.
Yeah, after we were kids.
Yeah, like when we were kids, they had those things that were called like handy snacks. It was like a cheese and cracker thing. But anyways,
I guess a vegan Lunchable.
Yeah, vegan Lunchable. So it's got like a little cracker, handcrafted cracker, and like a cheese and a fake meat. And
they make their own cheese. Everything's handmade.
Oh, that looks so awful. Anyways, so they had a pizza one this time. So it was like a little vegan pepperoni and like a little slice of vegan mozzarella cheese and then like a little cup of a marinara sauce. It was so good. Oh my God. It's really awesome. So yeah, I can literally get anything vegan these days. All right, I'm gonna bail. I gotta go check out my
Yeah,
dinner, but I
it's
just thought
smelling
I'd
good.
come in
Yeah.
and say hi. Let's see. No, this is amazing. No vegan trolls today. Yeah. No. Okay. So I think Paul Revere has asked a couple times about B12 shots. No, we do not take
No,
B12
but I thought I saw
shots.
someone else responding to him. I think it was ADO Head telling him that about the B12 sublingual spray that he takes, that we take,
Oh
the
yeah.
Garden of
So
Life or
easy.
whatever it is. And yeah, I have sky high
Yeah.
B12 levels, higher than 95% of North Americans. So yeah, just take that.
Thank you, homemade mama. I look a little bit melted. I rode my bike earlier today and I didn't even clean up after I came back from that.
On all the wind.
Oh, Vegan Soul makes an amazing vegan pesto. Yeah, you know what? I just was messing around with the vegan pesto the other day. I I did walnuts and walnuts, nutritional yeast. There's a ton of fresh because I had a ton of fresh basil. And I was like, what can I do with this? A little bit of salt, a little bit of lemon pepper, and then because we don't do garlic, I added a bunch of lemon juice to it, and oh man, I thought it was really good.
We give him a shout out here.
Was that Heartedly?
Heartedly.
Heartedly Tin Man Adonis. Oh, so you have your heart, I think, is what's going on here.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah,
Wizard
he's
of Oz
got it.
reference.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Thanks for
cool.
the super chat tip there.
Hey, the last time I was on, someone kept saying for us to watch Do
That's
Teens
Kay.
Know 90s
Kay
music.
likes to troll us with crazy but non-mean questions. Kay's been on almost, I think, every live stream I've ever done.
But I specifically remember saying watch Do Teens Know 90s music, and I mentioned that I'd watched one about teens knowing 80s
Kay
music,
is
but I haven't
old
seen the
school.
90s
Seriously,
one
when I did all my chats after running, Kay's been there.
That's funny. You can never have too much basil for pesto. That's true. It was like mine was very planty because like I probably could have used a better food processor than I did to get a smoother one, but it was still pretty good. It was nice. Can you use pecans in the peach pie? I'm glad I stuck around for that one, Stumpy. God, that actually sounds really good. And I have some fresh pecans that I still need to crack out of their shells. So yeah, I absolutely think that would be delicious. Totally go for it. Yeah, I took Brian's spot, huh?
It's all good.
Oh, here's what I'll stick around for this one because I already know the answer.
What's that?
Travis W wants to know favorite bands from when you were younger.
From when I was younger.
Like how young? Like
depends
teens?
what decade, like when I was like the first rock concert I went to, I saw the band Chicago play at the Forum.
Yeah,
I still
cute.
like some of their songs too, like Chicago.
You were obsessed with them.
Chicago 7.
Not that long ago.
That's an awesome album. And then like the next band I saw live was Styx.
Oh really? I never did see Styx. I used to totally love those bros when I was really young,
when
like
I was
sixth, 7th grade.
After that, I got more into like Led Zeppelin, which I still love too to this day.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we just saw Robert Plant last year. That was so amazing.
He was so good. His voice is
good.
amazing. His band is amazing. So these are bands I was into when I was younger. And
Yeah.
then in high school, like I got more new wave. I was into like Tears for Fears, more moody stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
A little like maybe
Did you ever see them?
Flock of Seagulls, Spandau Ballet a little bit, but
dude,
no,
we saw Flock of Seagulls together like what 15 years ago. It was really only just Mike, wasn't it?
It was just him and 3 hired guys that he hired for his band. Rick, thank you
what's
too
up?
for the banana fund. Rick, thanks so much. Look on Twitter, both y'all, for the super chat tip. There'll be a shout out to you guys.
Well, you just got bananas last night, right?
Yeah.
He usually gets bananas on Wednesday,
usually,
like midweek bananas.
Oh yeah, Dead Can Dance for sure. I mean,
but not when you were younger.
That was me in the 90s.
I mean, you're always younger if it was yesterday,
past.
but yeah.
Yeah, in my early mid 20s, I don't consider that a kid. I was totally into 4AD music, Cocteau Twins, Dead Can Dance. Yeah, for sure.
So my first concert was Journey.
Yeah, we were in the video.
I know. Journey with Loverboy at the Forum was my first ever live show. And then I saw Journey again at a Rose Bowl. It was like an all-day festival. Blue Oyster Cult was there.
Awesome.
Go Godzilla. I mean, they totally did the Don't Fear the Reaper.
They have to. People
cowbell.
If they didn't play that, there would be a riot. You have to play that song with the Blue Oyster Cult.
Awesome. It was awesome. And let's see, Triumph, who I actually used to really like, and Aldo Nova, which everyone's forgotten that guy. And I swear, I feel like I remember seeing Billy Squier there too, who I was all into that one Billy Squier album. And that's the time that I was filmed in the live version.
Oh yeah.
The live video for the very first public performance of Faithfully.
Journey, Forever Yours Faithfully.
Yeah.
Check out the video on YouTube.
I was
Angie's
like
in the
sitting
crowd.
on some guy's shoulders that I don't think I even knew him. Yeah, I think I was like 13 at the time. Yeah, it was fun. There's a slight chance it was my friend Monday's brother that I was sitting on his shoulders. Anyway, so those were my first 2 shows, and then I can't remember what was the next thing. Who was the next band I saw after that?
That's in the late 70s, and after in the 80s, you're all into Duran Duran. You had your fanzine.
Oh yeah, we both saw Rush back in the day, right? Like
I saw Rush on the Signals tour.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so like I was at the time I was living in Flagstaff, Arizona, and one of the boys from the reservation, like for my birthday, he bought us both tickets to go, and so we went. So was it? I wonder if we had to go all the way to Phoenix to see them.
Probably.
Yeah, we probably drove all the way to Phoenix. And then also while I was in Arizona, I saw actually playing in the college hockey stadium. Oh man, who's Kansas? Dust in the Wind.
Oh no, you saw Dust in the Wind?
Dude, yes, I did see Dust in the Wind perform live.
I want to hear that
in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Let's listen to that song tonight. I haven't heard Dust in the Wind in ages.
Oh, dude,
just Keanu Reeves recite the lyrics.
I know.
But other than that,
oh my god! So I had a lot of classic rock experiences when I was very young. These are all like pre 1984, and then
you got a new wave.
Then I got a new wave, like Duran Duran. Actually, I was a very early Prince fan, like. When his album Controversy came out, I got really into him, and I like got his back catalog.
Let's listen to that tonight.
Yeah, I was a huge Prince fan.
Yeah,
I remember my mom having like a party, and I was being the DJ. I was playing all these like crazy Prince songs. But yeah, I got really into Duran Duran from their first album.
Duran Duran.
Yeah, I was like a hardcore Duran Duran fan. I saw them play on. Unfortunately, I did not see them on the Rio tour, but I saw them on the Union of the Snake tour. And then you and I have seen Duran Duran twice in more
the
recent
2000s,
years.
Yeah, and they're still awesome.
And I saw them in the 90s too.
Love Duran Duran.
Yeah. So, but I was into tons of bands, but Bowie, I was super duper into Bowie my whole life. In fact, Bowie was the first album. I apparently asked my folks to buy me Diamond Dogs when it came out, which they did not. But
I'm not familiar with that one.
The first album they ever did buy on my behalf was Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, when I was literally an infant. But like for a short while we had we fostered a girl. She must have been 17. She was only with us till she turned 18, then she moved out. But she was all into Elton John and was listening to that album. So my dad bought a copy for me or whatever. So I have it still.
Forgot to mention, one of the first albums I bought, Fleetwood Mac, Rumors.
Oh, that was like, yeah, wow.
Yeah, and I still have that here, and I still love that album.
That's awesome. We both still have our first record. Actually, the very first record, besides when I was a baby, when I was a little bit older, for Easter, I remember my dad would give us gifts on Easter.
Oh, interesting. Why not?
But so, yeah, I got, who are those guys called? The Partridge Family. I don't have that.
Awesome.
Anyway, so there you go. All about our 70s and early 80s.
Yeah,
I could sit here all day talking about what bands I've been into.
In fact, we should just do that. I Love Spirals live stream. Just talk only about music, not about veganism.
Great.
No hating and stuff like that. So yeah, make sure you follow us. I'm going to do this. Follow us right now on YouTube.
Oh my God, please follow.
Our channel is Love Spirals Official. Love Spirals Official. Follow us now. So I want to do more of these music chats and not take away from people who are here for like vegan stuff. So follow us there, because I think we've realized we really should put more energy. Not to say we put less energy into Happy Healthy People, but more into our other social media.
Well, I mean, our band is like
just as important to us as our veganism.
Travis is trying to understand. He thought I was a punk rocker. It's like, I mean, yeah, but like I didn't hear about punk rock when I was an infant. In fact, my first memory as a human being was running around the coffee table to Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
George Harrison, yeah.
Yeah, when that album was new. But I would say, I can't sit here and talk about music all day since this is Talk to a Vegan or whatever, but I would say the line from, new wave to punk rock for me was, it was like, David Bowie, Iggy Pop, the
Makes
Stooges,
sense.
punk rock, you
Makes so
know?
much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, and Susie and the Banshees, I was way
There you
into
go.
too. Like, so, and then it's like, oh, Susie was actually like came out of the punk scene, and then like Sex Pistols, and and then I started going to shows here in Long Beach. It was a punk rock mecca. I used to go to this place that's no longer there, but like all the punk bands came through there. So
Fenders?
Fender's
Ballroom.
Grand Ballroom, Fender's
Yeah.
Ballroom, and then in LA a couple times I got to go out to the something grand. It's like a boxing arena, but there was a
Oh,
lot of shows.
wow.
So I've seen, but you can't get me started. I've seen a lot of crazy. Yeah, Black Flag. They were like from the next town over from us, in San Pedro. Like whatever. I knew so many punk rock boys in San Pedro. It was crazy. They got me turned on to all this stuff.
I want to say thanks to Jason
Yeah.
Capiobianchi for your
Oh.
two super chat tips there. So thanks so
Oh,
much, Jason.
does that mean you're enjoying the music chat?
Yeah, I
Because
guess some
I'm
people are
all
liking
about
this.
it.
So remember, follow us,
Yeah.
Love Spirals Official on YouTube and Instagram for that matter, to get more of our music related content. I tell you, we're gonna do live streams there.
I want to. Amuna B, first of all, props on the B. She thought that Beatles was children's music when she was young. And I could see that because also on the same album as Here Comes the Sun is that Octopus's Garden song, which I'm sure I was fascinated by as a kid.
It sounds like either a kid song or a weird psychedelic dream.
Yeah, and I remember getting to see the Yellow Submarine movie on TV as a kid, and like even though it's a cartoon, it's like so scary as when you're a young child. But we all live in a yellow submarine. It totally sounds like children's music.
Cool. Rick just followed us on YouTube. Love Spirals Official.
Yeah. Someone said Danzig, and I have seen the Misfits play. I saw them at CBGB's. So.
Oh, wow.
Punk rock.
It's punk rock AF.
I know. Oh, God. All right. I'm out of here. I'm taking over the stream.
That was fun. That was cool.
Right, awesome.
Yeah.
It looks like my eye makeup's all smeared on one eye.
Oh, it was like 8 hours ago you put it on, probably, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's
I've probably laughed a lot since then.
It's 8 o'clock right now. Yeah, hopefully it's not burning or nothing. So cool. Awesome. That was fun, guys. That was fun. Music. Because, yeah, you guys know us as the vegan people or whatever, the vegan YouTubers. But, I mean, that's one of our great passions in life, obviously, or else we wouldn't be doing this. But, yeah, music, equally our passion, and something I've been doing even longer than veganism. So I have a lot to say about music. You can still ask some music-related questions. It's not off the table since, just because Angie's not here. But if you want to ask some music stuff or we can get back to vegan stuff here, all good. It's all chilling here. We're all just chill. Well, she loves you guys, Green Blue, but she wants to make sure the dinner that she's been working so hard on does not get toasted and destroyed on the stove. Me as the 51-year-old slam dunker race lever. Right on. Yeah, I saw some talk about slam dunking there earlier during the music chat. I wasn't sure what that was, the context was about that. You're right there, Annie, huh? Smeared mascara equals vegan diet deficiency for sure. Like I said in that one video last week, as a vegan, we're held to this unreasonably high standard. You have to be perfect. You can barely even age, or else these anti-vegans will make a video saying how the vegan diet is destroying you. Abby Sharp, ex-vegan vid? No, it's nice. In what sense? Thanks again for your super chat tip there, Ether Dream Seeker. If it's nice, that's cool. Because I was just telling Angie, if someone quits veganism, okay, that's fine. It's their choice. I don't agree with it necessarily, but like some of these recent vegans do, they go and just start lying. They start making crap up how the vegan diet was killing them, and then they just switch their philosophy around 180 degrees to say like, oh yeah, vegan diet is worse for the environment than like factory farming or whatever. They start making crap up a line. So anyway, that's why I just ask if anyone's going to quit veganism. I don't want any of you guys to, but if you do, just don't lie afterwards. You don't all of a sudden flip your philosophy around just because to suit your new path. It's bogus. Let's see. MU, how can you help me with a response so that you can get the easily absorbed iron on a vegan diet? Yeah, just look up iron and vegan. In fact, the highest, and if you look at the top 10 iron containing foods, I think over half of them, I've done videos on this several times, are plants. And in fact, most North Americans get more of their iron from plants than they do from meat. So it's like your meat eating friends are already absorbing plenty of iron from plants. So just tell them, just Google, look at I can't remember which videos I made that where I've shown this, but it's the information's easily to be found out there that yeah, vegan diets are not associated with iron deficiencies. And all the vegan blood tests I've seen put up on YouTube, no one I don't remember anyone iron deficient. Let's see. AKG fan 4. Thanks for the super chat tip there. And I see you want to get my attention for your question here. Vegan and pretty clean, but gaining weight. Help. Well, sorry to hear that there, AKG fan 4. I don't put myself, me and Angie don't put ourselves out here as like weight loss gurus or anything like that. We can just tell you from what we've learned in our personal experience and from people we've known and a little bit of research we've done. From what I know what you're saying there's a lot of variables that factor into if you're losing weight or gaining weight on a vegan diet. In fact, remember, when you get down to the nitty gritty, the vegan diet is not a weight loss diet. Weight loss diets typically are diets where you restrict calories to some degree, sometimes an extreme degree. But vegan diet is an ethical way of eating. And if you eat cleanly, like you say you're doing, yeah, you're probably eating a nice healthy diet, getting a good amount of calories, I hope. But let me just add a couple things. If I don't know what you were doing before that, I've noticed people that had a history of eating disorders, not eating enough food, starving themselves to some degree. Their metabolisms may take longer to adjust to a healthy way of eating. So that could be what's going on. Secondly, I would add too, this applies to anyone, whether, who cares about your past before going vegan, but yeah, make sure you're getting some exercise too. This goes for anyone on any diet. Make sure you're moving around. Because if you're vegan, yeah, hopefully you're not calorie restricting, you're eating sensibly, getting enough calories, getting enough food in. So on top of that, you got to get the body working well. You're feeding it well, giving it the energy, good nutrients, and just, yeah, if you're not already, do stuff. You don't have to run marathons or anything like that. You don't have to slam dunk. Just do something, walk, swim, whatever makes you excited. Playing soccer, who knows? So that's my tip to y'all. Are we gonna see the gumbo? I don't know. If Angie brings it in here, I guess we'll see it. We'll see how that goes down. I promised her I wouldn't be on too long tonight, with y'all. Not that I don't mind being here long with y'all, but I want to spend some time with her. Let's see. Yeah, jumping rope, Mike James, anything you can do. Going out dancing, regularly, hiking, just whatever makes you motivated naturally to do something. Not sure what pickleball is, but that sounds good. Hey, Tracy. What's your tip there? Eat nutrient-dense, calorically dilute foods. Yeah, give her some examples there, what you're thinking about there. And race lever always has the best ones. Yeah, carrying cows out of slaughterhouses is really good exercise. Burn a lot of calories doing that. Adiohead, yeah, it's Fender Princeton right there. Forgot the exact year. It's from the 70s. It's a vintage amp. It's a late 70s Fender Princeton. And I got that last year. I have also a Fender Bassman here from the 60s, which has been my main amp for like 10 years or so. But I'm really into the Princeton. I like having a nice reverb tank on board and some tremolo. It sounds really, really, really nice too. And it's not quite as loud, which is great. I don't need loudness to play in this little tiny room. James says you've been vegan 6 months and your varicose veins went away. Awesome. Cool. Good for you. Awesome. That's great to hear. Okay, so Tracy's, yeah, okay, yeah, a lot of greens, yeah, veggies basically, yeah, those will fill your stomach up. Tracy's absolutely right. Yeah, it'll fill your tummy up, and without putting a ton of calories in. So check that out. But then, yeah, just don't do only that stuff. You want to have your staples, as I call them, like the rice, the grains, potatoes, legumes, stuff like that. But yeah, maybe add some more greens like that, like Tracy's suggesting. Excellent advice. I've heard of pig nose amps. Yes, I have, Freddie. I've never owned one, but I've played through them several times, and they're fun little amps for sure. I kind of wish I had a pig nose amp, to be honest with you. Um, let's see. Yeah, fiber does make you feel fuller for longer. Keeps your, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Juan brings up a controversial question here. What do I think of the idea that eating fish is no more responsible for bycatch than eating grain is for combine harvesting mice? That I've rebutted the combine harvester argument time and time again. I mean, one thing you can say is, first of all, there's no need to support the farming business that utilizes combine harvesters. I mean, I buy most of my food down at the farmers market here. And I can tell you, these farmers are small. They don't use that insane farming practices, that involve combine harvesters. So for one, you don't need to eat combine harvester produced food. Secondly, most of these foods that are produced by combine harvesters, the grains, corn, soy, those go to feed livestock. So their argument sucks. They're killing animals to raise food to kill animals. And secondly, the killing animals is been scientifically shown to be absolutely minimal. Have you ever tried to sneak up on a mice in a field? You can't, because they hear you. And the same thing goes when there's like a bunch of combine harvesters. They run away. Scientists have radio tracked them, put collars or some kind of tracking device on them before combine harvesters were turned loose in the fields. And guess what? The animals are smart. They don't want to stand there and get crushed by a giant machine. They run somewhere else safe. So it's the lamest argument. Not to say, there's nothing bad that happens, like no animal ever gets killed. I'm just saying it's not to the insane, imaginary, fantastical degree that anti-vegans love to assert happens, when the reality is it's quite the opposite. It's really minimal. Animals aren't stupid, and the food goes often to feed livestock. It's the stupidest, lamest argument to not be a vegan. It's funny how these people become like, rodent activists all of a sudden. It's really convenient for them. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike, there. Totally. Livestock eat way more than us. You got that, vegan stole. So the animal agriculture kills more mice than vegans do. What are they, like 3% of the population? But how many livestock animals are grown for slaughter in the United States each year? I mean, come on. They're eating corn, they're eating soy, except for the few that are, grass fed. It's the silliest argument, the combine harvester argument. Yep, Bambi, they feel the vibration in the ground, they hear it before it gets even close. They're not stupid. What do you think? If you're an animal or a human and you're sitting there in the field seeing like 5 combine harvesters coming out, you're just going to sit there and go, wow, what are those things? I wonder if they're going to come my way. I'm just going to sit here and wait. Or are they just minding their own business? They hear all the noise and they don't care. No, you know what animals are? They get spooked, they run. It's part of their DNA, to not get killed in nature. Trillions. Yeah, it sounds like Pierce Morgan there. Billions and now trillions. Um, Yeah, they're trying to just push our buttons about killing any life. Yeah, and then another thing I want to respond to about the combine harvester argument. It's implied by what I said, but let me make it explicitly clear. Nowhere in the definition of veganism does it say we are perfect. And if any vegans lifestyle entails that a bug gets squashed or a mice gets killed along the way somehow, that veganism is null and void. No, it doesn't say that. It's just a lifestyle choice that seeks to exclude as much as practically possible all forms of cruelty and exploitation of animals. So yeah, it doesn't say in there you have to be perfect, but meat eaters wanted to define veganism their own way. Like if any animal gets killed or any bug gets squashed during the production of a vegan's food, screw veganism. It's null and void. You might as well eat carnivore 24/7. It doesn't follow from there. Yeah, we just want to reduce as much as practically possible. So if your average person is putting out, say, 100 units of death per year, ours is down at maybe 1, 2, or 3 or something like that. We're just trying to make the world a better freaking place for everyone, for all sentient beings, humans, animals, children for the future. Just trying our best here, but we're not. Hopefully, none of us are trying to be perfect, because that's just nonsense. Yeah, vegans are not Jains, the religious, group in the Middle East and in India. We're not Jains, I'm not bagging on Jains, but that's not in the definition of veganism, that we have to be absolutely perfect and not squash a bug. Will the planet go bust in 2050? I sure hope not, but yeah, things aren't looking all that positive, unfortunately. Who knows when the S is going to hit the fan, let's say. Um, let's see. Let's see. What's this one? The dinosaur dude here. Do you believe that if every human became vegan, that our collective vibrational frequency will turn all carnivores and omnivores into plant eaters? Well, if everyone became vegan, everyone would be vegan. There wouldn't be any carnivores to turn, I guess. Um, 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 let's see, what else you guys asking here? Guy McPherson. Name doesn't ring a bell there. Sorry. Do I see veganism saving the environment before it's too late? I mean, it's one of the most powerful things that people collectively can do. We can't change governments. We can't necessarily, you know, shut down coal plants and, what have you. But we can all decide upon how we want to eat, what we want to eat, and what impact our food has upon all living beings and ecology on this planet. So yeah, it's a powerful um, a movement as far as going vegan and environmentalism goes. They should be more hand in hand, I believe. What else you guys talking about here? I've never heard of that Martian man. A Ginger 21 is all beer vegan. Hey, I'm not a beer drinker. What do you guys know that are beer drinkers? Is beer vegan? I thought it's vegan. You guys tell me otherwise down there. I mean, they don't like clarify it like some wines do, with animal bones or something like that. Yeah, so is vegan beer good? I don't know. I don't drink beer much, guys. Um, Okay, Vegan Soul says not all beer is vegan, but a lot of it is. So I guess you just got to ask. Same with race lever. So, thing is, people might not know. If you know what brand it is, you can Google the ingredients, I assume, and read it for yourself. Maybe if you're at the bar, get your phone out, talk to Siri or Google or whatever you got, and have some information flow across the internet to you to help you in your decision making there. Beer is full of estrogen. I've not heard that. I thought the reason why it gives guys breasts and pot bellies because they're getting all these empty calories that they're not burning off. They're just overeating through beer. But you're asking the wrong person. I really don't know too much about beer. Maybe someone else can help out on these beer questions, but yeah, definitely not my wheelhouse. I have nothing against beer, really. I mean, I'm not a big fan of drinking beer, but yeah, I feel better when I'm not drinking beer. Let's put it like that. I feel better when I'm not drinking alcohol. That said, as I've told you guys many times here, I'm not straight edge. I will have some like wine or champagne on special occasions, and you can count those all on one, if not two hands, how many times I have some alcohol in a year, one like 5 to 10 times tops. And when I'm saying I have some, it really is a small amount. I'll split a glass of wine with Angie or something like that. I can't remember ever having like a buzz in a recent memory. I think I drank one beer by myself one night last year. That was my big boozing up. Can you eat weed? Frigosaurus Sex? I don't know. If can you eat weed? Tell me if you can. I mean, humans can, but can you do it? I don't know. Um, Cool, Josh. You've enjoyed your Cubic Car Baby book. Awesome. Playing with different recipes. Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you were here when Angie was just here like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, she's making us a new dish out of her book that she's working on, her next book, which is still untitled. So keep your eyes out for that one. It's going to be even funner food, I think. We're kind of like, Cubic Car Baby was like the past for us, food we used to eat a few years ago. We've kind of evolved it a bit. Madison, wow, thank you so much for that very generous super chat tip there. And check out our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan or at Ryan Lum. You'll see a shout out to you. Let's see your question here. Do I think veganism could heal Crohn's? And I'm glad you love watching our videos. I want to just, as you all know, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that. So I really don't feel like I'm qualified to give out medical advice for a medical question like this. That being said, um, if I understand Crohn's right, is it an inflammation disease of sorts? And I thought it's related to eczema because I know Angie has had eczema in the past and tried so many ways to alleviate it and found nothing until she started eating vegan and like a clean whole food plant-based vegan at that. And Angie's mom has Crohn's, so I thought there was some like connection there as far as how the disease works. But all I'm saying is, why not give it a shot? If you are vegan or interested in vegan, give it a shot. Particularly whole food plant-based veganism. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about jelly beans and Oreos and stuff like that. Whole food plant-based. Give it a shot. See how it goes. I mean, you got to eat something, right? Might as well give that a try. Let's see what else you guys got there. So hopefully I answered your question decently enough for you there. Yeah, always let you know when something's outside of my like qualification or wheelhouse. Hey, now Jeff Athlete, good to see you. Isn't your hair kind of like this too now? I kind of remember yours is kind of medium length like that. Oh, hey, Whitney Underwood. Thank you so much for your super chat tip there. Again, check our Twitter, Happy Healthy Vegan or at Ryan Lum, and follow us there too. I need more followers on our Twitter, really do. But anyway, thanks for our channel. I'm glad you love us. Love you too. And Sonic Youth is a great band. I've seen Thurston Moore around town a few times, going to see bands in Silver Lake. Cool. Thanks so much, Whitney. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed our band, as I was telling you guys earlier, for the guys that joined in late, follow us right now. Just go to on YouTube and Instagram for that matter, but particularly YouTube, Love Spirals Official on YouTube. Love Spirals Official, because Angie and I were having so much fun chatting with you guys about music tonight. We've found that we should just do some music only chats, and this ain't the forum for it here on Happy Healthy Vegan, even though we can talk about music, but we got to talk about other stuff too, because it's Happy Healthy Vegan. So anyway, follow us on Love Spirals Official, and we will do some music chats, band chats, anything you want to talk about that doesn't have, it's not really vegan related, but more about music and art and stuff like that. Juan wants to know how much protein and calories in gym days. I don't know exactly how much I'm doing as far as calories go, but let me give you, if you want to know about protein, I put the link here in the show chat here. Clean Machine online. Use code Happy Healthy Vegan. You get 20, or just Happy Vegan. You get 20% off. And I just have I'm an affiliate link with them. And I told you guys, I approached them. They gave it to me last year. I put it on a shelf for like 5 months. I finally tried it this year when I'm doing my my basketball jumping works out, and I love this stuff. Anyway, I put a big scoop of their duckweed. That's what the lentine is, and it's an extra. It's 20 grams of protein, and it has a balanced amino acid profile, pretty much like what whey has. So check it out. And it's also got, I think, 40% of your RDA of omega-3s in the form of ALA. So I make sure on gym days, to get back to your question here, I make sure I get a full scoop of this protein and put it in my smoothie. So I'm getting an extra 20 grams of this great balanced, complete amino acid profile protein. So 20 grams on gym days. And on non-gym days, I'll have maybe a third to half a scoop. So maybe like from 7 to 10 extra grams of protein from this stuff. And that's on top of all the other foods I'm eating too. I love legumes. I went to the gym today, and then this evening I had I had my smoothie with all that protein powder, and then this evening I had our khichdi, which is in Keep It Carb Baby, the Indian food dish with mung beans, a legume packed with protein. So I'm taking a guess here. I'm getting at least 50 grams of protein, maybe up to close to 100 on the highest protein days. But yeah, something in that range. But yeah, I would say at least 50 grams of protein. And yeah, I'm enjoying having a little extra protein, doing the kinds of training I'm doing now. It's just, it seems more appropriate for what I'm doing now to like maybe back down the carbs just a little bit and get a little extra protein there. Seems to be working for me. No, Chad, I've never ran a marathon, never been my goal. I know a lot of, like, not to say I was everyone, elite runners, like elite half marathoners, elite 5K guys that never ran a marathon until like maybe later on in life. And That was kind of my thing. I just never wanted to be out there for like 4 hours, you know, for a marathon. Even I've probably been out there 3 or 4 hours on some of my 18-mile runs I used to do. But I used to run half marathons all the time by myself in my training runs. I liked long running, but yeah, 26.2 miles is quite a long time, really hard on the body. So no, I never went for that. I consider myself a soul runner. I went on runs that I think are fun, you know? Like the time I ran across San Francisco and ran across the Golden Gate Bridge and back. I think that was like a 17 or 18 and a half mile run. It was fun as heck. I mean, I can't imagine a marathon being any more spiritually like rewarding than that. So that's what I am. I'm a soul runner as opposed to like, a serious marathoner or something like that. And plus, I got to say too, if you're really interested in marathon running, it takes a lot of training to do it right. I see a lot of people just enter in a marathon and they didn't train properly, and they pay the price later. So I respected the distance, and I wanted to do it justice and not just kind of like kind of hack my way through it. All right. So what else y'all talking about? Let's see. Let's see, Najev. Yeah, you want to do some basketball for sure? Yeah, stay in touch with me. I didn't know you played basketball. Um, I know you're in Arizona, but LA Fitness is like nationwide. If you're an LA Fitness member, that'd be the easiest way. I can get you into my LA Fitness most likely. If not, we'll figure out an outdoor place. But I suck at outdoors basketball. The last few times I played on outdoor courts, it was horrible. Seriously, I can't shoot well or anything. I've just kind of become used to shooting indoors on wood floors. But we can go outdoors and have some fun if that's the case. Just know I'll be playing at a few levels below my abilities. I don't know why I suck outside. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the sun, the wind, what's going on. But yeah, I'd love to play some basketball. Some vegan basketball would be awesome. Um, what else you guys talking about here? Juan wants to know, was it expensive being raw foodish? Yeah, when we did our raw stint many years back, yeah, it's expensive as F, man. It's really hard to always have a cycle of ripening. So at every meal on every day, you have stuff that's ready to go. Uh, no, I don't recommend it to anyone. Let's see. Um, what do I think about that tool pushing the Raptor player? That tool was a partial owner or investor in the Golden State Warriors. So I heard he's been banned from the rest of the finals games. So that would be like one or two more games, depending on how the Warriors do. So I don't know. I laughed when I saw it was a Warriors related person. I know I saw the replay when it happened live. I didn't really see a big push. I just saw the Raptors player come barreling into the seats, which you do when you go for where you're chasing an out of bounds ball. I mean, the push didn't seem necessarily mean spirited. It could have been a defensive push. I mean, what's your reaction, any of you guys, if you see like a 210-pound man running at top speed right at you courtside? You're going to have a defensive reaction, which could be in trying to like push or redirect the force away from you. So yeah, maybe I have to watch again in slow mo, see if it looks malicious in any way. But I didn't see that when I saw the replay last night. He got a 500K fine. Really? Wow, that seems excessive. I could see the banning, but a 500K fine. Produce not pills. Maybe that's it. I can't play outdoor basketball because I'm deficient. Maybe that's it. Huh? That could be it. Ever played a Native American flute? I don't think so. I can't recall. He pushed after he landed. I gotta see it again. I saw the landing and then the push. I don't know. I'm not trying to stick up for him, but I got to see it again. I just saw the replay one time. That's all my opinion's based on. I saw it happen live, and I didn't see it happen live. The announcers and the ESPN announced, "Hey, did you see the player get pushed?" So they did a replay, and I saw it then. All right. Anyway, what else y'all asking about there? All right. So you think it was malicious? Who knows? But yeah, it's been handled. I'm really starting to smell that gumbo, guys. I think we're getting close to completion. It's pretty much done. All right, cool. My nose was right there. So yeah, I guess the time is 8:19. It sounds like a great time here in the Pacific Coast to have some dinner. So oh yeah, let me just repeat. We're going to be at Vegan Playground. Just Google Vegan Playground downtown Los Angeles. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. I think that's the 15th or something like that. But yeah, check it out. Just Google Vegan Playground Los Angeles, and we have a code Happy Vegan to save you. I think $5. Is it? $5, $5 off the already pretty low $22 admission, which is an early bird price. So check that, and you can say hi to us, take some selfies, chat with us, be chill and cool with us. You know, that's totally
you
on
can
the
dance
table.
with me.
You can dance with Angie if you
I
come.
danced last year.
So yeah, check that out. Vegan Playground. Google it. Get more info on that. Happy code. Coupon code Happy Vegan. Coupon code Happy Vegan. Save $5. Again, as I've been telling you all day, if you want to, I think Angie and I know we liked our earlier chat here with you guys about music. So if you want some more music related chat, go to Love Spirals. I can't type right, but anyway, YouTube.
So, Tracy's here.
Yeah, Tracy's here.
Go
to YouTube and look for Love Spirals Official. That's our band. And we will have some live streams where we just talk about music. We're not even going to talk about protein or anything.
No, please. Nobody asks us where we get our protein.
I'm not even going to put in the title anything about vegan. So go to Love Spirals Official.
Talk to a real vegan band.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, actually, and as soon as you go and subscribe, you can watch. We did 2 long form
podcasts, live video podcasts. So check that out. Well, not live, but they weren't
live, but we just did long chats, like hour long or half hour. I don't remember how long they were. One about the Fleetwood Mac show we went to, and then one where just kind of talking about band news and talking about
the new album,
a little bit, some of the songs on the album.
Yeah, our new album.
Yeah, I am thinking about doing like a quick sale on the CDs for I don't know, like a limited sale,
like a flash sale for a few days.
Yeah, yeah. I'm thinking I might make a little video that has kind of some clips from our music videos that I've already made, and then just kind of making some music video looking stuff with some clips of every song from the album, and then flash the code or whatever, or put the code in the show notes.
Let's do that. All right, let's do a flash sale. Yeah.
What would be a good price for a physical CD on sale?
Because right now it's what we're selling for, 14 or 13.
Yeah, it's is 10. Is that cheap enough? Or do you want it cheaper?
Yeah. See, Adiohead, you're asking some I see a few really good music related questions. That would be great on Love Spirals. But yeah, I have a Nev style preamp here, an Avita's MA5, not sponsored. And someone's asking about condenser versus dynamic mics. They're both very important. Depends what you're doing.
Green Blue, I saw a squirrel roadkill today when I was riding my bike, and it had been there a long time. I could kind of make out his tail, and I was all, no, my friends.
Oh.
Yeah, so depressing.
Oh, those are your friends.
Yeah. I haven't seen my friends. They haven't come into the front door as much. I haven't been home.
They have their moods. They come when they want,
Yeah. Anyways, I have a lot of squirrel footage I filmed that I haven't made a day in the life. I just have just raw squirrel footage.
Vixie Pig says, "Oh my goodness, $10 is great. Don't go any lower." So we'll go low. We'll go $9.99.
Yeah,
$9.99. We'll do that then on our flash sale.
Selling it. I guess the sale. Should we do the sale on Bandcamp with the code, or
we'll do that.
Sale on our?
So more reason for you guys to follow us on Instagram, Love Spirals Official. So follow us both there, Instagram and YouTube, Love Spirals Official. Instagram for the news about the flash sale, Love Spirals Official, so you can see the live chats of us talking about music and nothing but music.
Yeah. We've been saying we're gonna do a BTS show review type thing, but it's now the show was so long ago.
We could still do it. We should do an episode about BTS. We've been threatening to make one, huh?
For Love Spirals?
Yeah, for Love Spirals, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Race Lever, for pasting the link there. Thanks so much.
Anyways, so the gumbo's ready. I considered bringing a bowl in here to show them.
And yes, Timothy, Angie is working on the book as we speak. The recipe she made us tonight, the gumbo, is going to be in her next book, which with Tracy, the moderator's help here with her, she's testing the recipes and as you did on the second edition for Keep It Car Baby, help you edit it and stuff like that. We hope to have it out by the end of this year, is what I'm saying, by the holidays.
Yeah, that would be great. I don't know. I have to really buckle down.
We'll have to buckle down for sure.
Buckle down.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, and yeah, Tracy says she'll
Yeah.
be testing the gumbo soon. She's got to
Yeah.
get some okra.
Hannah wants to know if I moisturize.
Not really,
I
huh?
really never got into moisturizing.
We don't have a
But I
beauty.
get sent a lot of, moisturizers or whatever to like check out on the show. So I kind of have like a million of them occasionally. Like there's one brand I really do like. Oh man, what's their name? It's like London something. Anyways, I've talked about them on the vlog a couple times, but they sent me a rose hips one, rose hips and rosemary. I put some on my hands this morning before I left
Yeah, some
the
company just
house.
reached out to me with some vegan, I assume it was vegan men's facial
Oh
care
my god,
stuff. I should
this
look.
dude does nothing. He has
Yeah,
no beauty. I don't have a beauty routine. He has even less of one.
that's true. Race
Yeah.
lover. BTS is definitely not vegan. Yeah, they eat a lot of rice. They eat a lot of ramen. We can relate to that. However, they go
Yeah.
into some animal products, which
I
bumps
think
us
Hannah's
out.
throwing shade at me right now.
Hannah, what did Hannah say?
She said, "Oof, you need it." Like look so dry. I've never had dry skin. I actually have oily skin, which is why I never really got into moisturizers. I will occasionally put on, but usually I don't like the smell of things
The
like I
fragrances and odors.
fragrances usually
Yeah,
will give me allergic reaction. So the more natural it is, the more I will be interested in using it. But if it just smells like something that's not a plant, I'm usually not into it.
yeah. Tim Smith says
Yeah.
BTS would be even more hot
Mhm.
if they were vegan.
I know. Okay, Army will be like really like but I've been so tempted to make a like why BTS should go vegan video. I've been mulling it
Well, I
over the
can't
past
imagine.
month.
Can't imagine how that'll go over.
I know.
Oh wow, Atomic Toaster, yo, thanks for the super chat, Tim.
Awesome.
YouTube says it's letting me give this to you. Cool,
Yeah.
awesome. Thanks so much, there, Atomic Toaster, yo.
Yeah.
And check out our Twitter.
Oh, she said no shade.
No shade,
It
okay.
seemed like shade. You're dry as a Sahara desert.
Nah, Angie's never had dry skin.
No.
You know, neither of us really have dry skin. I've had dry hair that I have since
Yeah.
cut off, but that's
Yeah.
about it as far as dryness goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. My favorite smell in a skin cream is a vanilla. I like a fresh vanilla scent.
Nice and
I
simple.
love it. Like vanilla
Yeah.
white chocolate, best. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of dumb videos I can make, and then I always get discouraged, and I think, who wants to watch that?
This Farage is going to say some stupid crap about me, you
He's gonna
know?
make some freeze frame, and I'm like,
Yeah,
know.
exactly. That's what I hate about the anti-vegans. They get a frame of me going,
I know.
look how unhealthy Ryan is. Yeah, I look
know.
like crap when I look like that. Yeah. He's deficient. His face is twisted.
I know, but yeah, one of the video ideas I had was like, you know how I sometimes will review those vegan cuts like beauty boxes and stuff, and like I'm just opening it, so I don't really have an opinion yet. I open the box, I smell it, maybe I rub it out, like, oh, this seems interesting. But I thought about like cycling back around to like talking about the things that I actually ended up liking.
Ooh, yeah, that's what really I think what people would want to know, like something beyond just your initial impression. That's something that's lasted over time. That's why I talk about the Clean Machine protein. I just tried it out. At first, I thought it was gonna be some bogus product, but I love it.
The thing is, though, since I'm so careless with like beauty regimes, like I really don't care or have any interest in products, so I don't like know a lot. But there's occasionally there's something I actually like.
Mm-hmm.
And then like there was one thing I got. It wasn't through Vegan Cuts, but they sent the thing. I'm trying to remember what the name is right now. I feel so bad. Oh, let me grab it real quick. Like I liked it so much, I reached out and I was like, "Can I have some more of that, please?" And I got an extra one, and I did a giveaway. I made my own like beauty box that included this one product. I'm gonna get it because I'm so into these guys, and I'm running out again.
Sweet Pepper says, best thing, you should run for public office. I probably am. I'm talking with the Humane Party. In fact, she texted me when I was at the Hollywood Bowl a couple nights ago. I said, I can't talk now, so we're hopefully going to talk soon about doing some political activism through running for public office. So I'll talk to you more about that. I just got to see what all the responsibilities will be and make sure I can, handle the load.
Okay.
All right, cool.
All right, so this from a person who doesn't really and not really into moisturizing or beauty products or anything, but I'm addicted to this. I knew it was something London. It's Moo London. And this is my favorite thing. Like, it makes me want to moisturize. Yeah.
There it is. I got it in focus.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
No, not at all.
I don't even know who they are, but
No.
it's vegan and
Yeah, it's called
moisturizes.
white chocolate truffle moisturizer. It's like this whipped. Oh, see, I'm getting low on it. It's like this whipped. Oh my god, it smells so good. It really smells like you can eat it. And it's like all these super natural, everything's certified organic in it. It's like just really awesome ingredients. And then he also gave me to try this one, rose hip and rosemary.
Oh, it has the same packaging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Same New London, but yes, this one smells like. I mean, the smell of rose things always reminds me of my grandma, so I kind of feel a little.
That's how I feel too.
It's like a little more
rose.
grandma smell.
It's
right?
a grandma thing to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the grows and grandma smells?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Like roses was like a popular beauty thing. I think she had like an Avon rose thing, and when I was a kid, I'd be like, "Can I have some of that rose stuff, Grandma?"
Yeah, I'm not almost 60. I'm 51.
What? Yeah.
And I'll be 52 at the end of July.
Oh my god.
So don't age me 8 years.
Who said that?
So I saw it in the chat there.
Oh man.
Just throwing it out there.
That's crazy. Anyway, so yeah, this is my favorite thing that I've ever gotten sent to me from the show.
Okay, Tim Smith says none of the old people they work with smell like roses. Well,
okay.
Awesome.
I guess it's an even older demographic that was into the rose stuff.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I tried one other one from these guys. Oh, I remember it was a frankincense and myrrh scent. Oh my god, it was so good. It was like a very masculine scent. So good though. I used that all up. Yup. And the other girly thing that I really like is bubble bath, but no one's really sent me like a bubble bath. I've had some oil, a lot of different oils sent to me, and I'll just put the oils in the bath, which is nice.
We need someone to sponsor your vegan
my
bubble bath.
My bubble bath addiction.
Yeah,
so
that would be nice. If anyone knows a bubble bath company needing some promotion, let us know.
Anyways, so I can smell it now. Can you smell it?
I totes smell it. It's driving me crazy.
It smells so good.
Driving me crazy.
So good.
I guess we'll take him out here. That's cool. Angie's been joining on the live chats more. That's cool.
Yeah, because it seems like people have been a little nicer.
They are. First of all,
if you're not doing a convince me to not go vegan thing, or whatever.
Well, I mean, the people that have been coming to the live chat last few times have been really cool. And then once Race Lover and Tracy show up, then I know it's totally handled. We're gonna have a great chat. Yeah. So I want to give much kudos to everyone, all you guys, for being super cool, very friendly, and I feel elevated now. I feel happier than I did when I started. And thanks to Race Lover and Tracy for holding down the fort and just keeping it on lockdown. As far as keeping people who are coming here intentionally to maim and destroy. Yeah, exactly. This is not that. This is a positive, safe place for us all just to be chill and be friendly together.
Oh my god, I come in here looking like a hot mess.
Well, I'm gonna take this down. So yeah, I mean, if you're just joining now, I'll probably leave this up for another hour or so until the link becomes unlisted, so you can watch a little bit. But I don't like to put too much live streams on our homepage. So enjoy. Yeah, thanks for watching. I try to do these around once a week or so, give or take. And anything you want to add before we go?
No.
All right, cool guys. All right, we're gonna go carb up on some vegan gumbo.
All right, what is it? This is I love you. I love you.
There's a hang loose.
I think hang loose is like this.
All right, shaka bra.
Yeah.
All right, good night, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks to everyone. Love you all.